Good morning, guys. Richie here. Today, in this video is a part 5 video on the Nissan Skyline GTR, R32, R33, and R34. I just got out of the shower just now. So yeah, sorry. I have not been feeling well, and I'm still sick and all that. I'm not. Sorry. Sorry if I've not been doing much YouTube at all, just because I've been sick and I was not feeling well. I had a temperature and headache. It just was killing me. I'm still a little bit unwell, but I'm still trying to get better. Oh, sorry, this is that was weird. Wait, hold on. Trials like this. There we go. All right, so today is a part 5 video on the Nissan Skyline video. So hopefully we can try to get this finished. Because I got other cars that I want to talk to you guys about. It's just I've been busy with all of this, and I haven't even been able to finish some of it, or even start off to finish it, just because I was not feeling well. I was busy and all that, and so yeah, I had hay fever. I was sick, and I was dizzy, nose burn, sore throat. I was just not feeling well at all. I was ill. Yeah, I'm kind of ill at the moment, but hopefully I can get this done. So yeah, so without any further ado, guys, let's try to finish this. So here we go. So before I start the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe, and comment below what you guys think. And when you hit subscribe, like I said before, just to be sure, so you won't miss out on all videos, just hit subscribe and hit all, so you're alerted when I make all new uploads and content and all that, and the community as well. Now basically what that is basically you could upload posts of what you want to talk about in your next video, and you so I do that for some of them. I've done it for the 911 GT2 RS. I talked about that, and the McLaren 720S. I talked about that as well. I've also been I also posted the Fast and Furious Eclipse, Brian's 1995 Eclipse, and his 1994 Supra from the first film. So yeah, I posted those, and very soon I'll be doing videos on those as well. But that will take time, though. It will take time for me to do videos on those. So but I don't know if I'm gonna get better or not. But I'll find out eventually if I will. But anyways, without any further ado, guys, let's get cracking. Let's fix this up. It's also beautiful weather outside. It's pretty good. So yeah, looking fresh hair. Just had a shower, so it's clean and fresh. Looking good. All right, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna talk about motorsports for the Skylines. So let's do it. So motorsports. The GTR's history of racetrack dominance. So motorsports. The GTR's history of The GTR's history of racetrack dominance began with its 50 victories scored from 1968 to 1972, including 49 consecutive wins in the Japanese race circuit. Nissan pulled out of racing shortly after the introduction of the KPGC 110 due to the 1973 oil crisis. The Skyline GTR later earned the nickname Godzilla as a play on its monster track, performance, and country of origin. Yeah, and country of origin. There we go. Can't even say it properly. Yeah, country of origin. So if I'm talking too fast, I can just repeat it, but I can do it slowly. Country of origin. There we go. The R32 GTR dominated the Japanese Touring Car Championship, or JTCC for short, won all 29 races it entered in the series, as well as taking the series title every year from 1989 to 1993. It took 50 races from 50 starts from 1991 to 1997 in the N1 Super Taikyu. Not Taikyu, but Taikyu. It's spelled Taikyu. It's a Japanese word. Taikyu, I think. I don't know. Like, I think it's like that. But I don't know. The GTR success sounded the death knell. So the word knell is like KNELL. Don't know what that is. Of Group A touring car racing, with the formula being scrapped soon after. JTCC was similarly dominated by the R32 GTR and splintered soon after, leading to the switch to the Super Touring category, and also indirectly to the GT500 category of today. Not to be confused with the Mustang GT500, which I quite like. Always, and I'm always into Mustangs. Chargers, Challengers, they're pretty good. Camaros, I like them as well. But I was always into Mustangs more. I like the Pontiac Trans Ams. They're pretty good. But I was always a Mustang guy. So just for American muscle cars, I was also into Vipers and Ford GTs as well, but more of a Mustang person. Always a Mustang guy. Japanese cars wise, I was always into the Skylines. I like Eclipses, Supras. What else? Eclipses, Supras, Evos, Imprezas, NSXs, AE86s, Super BRZs, Toyota GT86s, Scion FRSs. They're cool, but I was always into like the R34 GTRs. They were pretty good, and GTTs as well. They're awesome. I was always into Skylines. European cars wise, I don't know. They're cool. I was always into Porsches, BMWs. I quite like some Aston Martins. Like I like the DB9. That's pretty good looking. The Vanquish, like the more modern one. I think from 2011, 2012. I think, I don't know. Vanquish S. What else? The TVRs. Obviously, I was always into those. They're pretty good looking. Like the TVR Cigaris. That's awesome. The McLaren 650S, 720S, the P1, the Senna even. That was a good looking car. I always loved that. The Noble M600, pretty good. Noble M12, good looking. All of them are pretty cool. They've always been awesome. Always have been cool. Focus RSs, pretty good. I always loved them. I like the modern Focus RS with a 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with over 300 horsepower. I wonder how they managed to pull that off with that much power in a small engine. That's insane. It's like the Evo, like the Evo 8. It's like the latest one. It used to be the latest one, but the latest one was like the Evo 10. The Evo 8, from its 2-liter turbocharged 4G63 engine, that makes 400 horsepower. It's insane. Like, did they put like a big turbo to it? Maybe an induction kit or anything? ECU upgrades? I don't know, but whatever they did, they pulled out like pretty cool. I also like Subarus as well, like the Imprezas. They were pretty cool. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder boxer engine, but usually they would cause problems. Sometimes they wouldn't. Well, depends on like what type of like Subaru it is, and it kind of depends on your driving skills. Because sometimes people drive it as fast as they can and they try to break the car, but sometimes they drive as a normal human being, and the car is just completely fine. But if I were to get a Subaru, I would not go mental with the car. I would fix in a bunch of stuff to it, like the air intake turbo, intercooler exhaust, camshafts, cam gears, oil cooler kit, the intake manifold, if it even has intake manifold, fuel injectors, fuel pump, fuel pressure regulator, fuel rails. exhaust, front pipe, downpipe, mufflers, anything like that. Spark plug wires, ignition coils, ignition wires, ECU upgrades, clutch, differential, drive shaft, gearbox, yeah, gearbox, clutch, drivetrain, yeah, clutch, gearbox, driveline. There we go. Differential, strut tire bar, brakes, suspension, calipers, tires, wheels. A lot of stuff I will upgrade, even the air conditioning as well. Maybe the stereo. I don't know, but anyways, but that will take time. And very soon I might be. Very soon I'll have a job. Very soon, so it might be on Wednesday. I don't know, but so I just don't know when I might be doing more YouTube. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know when the time is right. Uh, so so I might be working for my job on Wednesday. I might do videos on that. I don't know, but whatever happens, I might be able to do it. I don't know, but that time will have to wait, guys. That time will wait, but I still got time before I get a job. But I still got time though. I still got time. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah. So anyways, let's do it. We got a lot more to finish off. Before we continue, I'm gonna check how much I got left. 4 pages left. Brilliant. All right, let's try to finish this up. Let's try. Sorry. Let's try to finish this off. Alright, so the GTR's success in motor racing was formidable, particularly in the annual 1,000 kilometer, 620 mile race at the Mount Panorama Circuit in Bathurst, Australia, where the winner in 1991 and 1992 was a GTR, despite receiving additional 309 pounds, 140 kilos in weight penalty. 309 pounds, 140 kilos in weight penalties and a turbo pressure relief valve in 1992 and crashing. It took the overall win of the 1991 Spa 24 hours after getting the pole position and fastest lap time ahead of the Porsche 911 and BMW M3 Evolution, or BMW M3 Evo for short. It remained dominant in the Japanese GT series for many years. The Skyline GTR was retired from the JGTC series, later changed Super GT series in 2004. Its successor, the Nissan GTR, competed and dominated the 2008 Super GT season, winning the GT 500. Just a little hint, the R35 GTR recently came out in like 2009 as its production, and then later like 2010, 2011, and up until the Nismo R35 came out. So it was good. So yeah, its successor, the Nissan GTR, competed and dominated the 2008 Super GT season, winning the GT 500. No other GTR race victories escaped. No other GTR race victories escaped controversy. At the 1990 Macau Grand Prix, Guia, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's spelled Guia, touring car race, the factory-backed R32, driven by Masahiro Hesemi, former racing driver and team owner from Japan, led the race from start to finish, which caused a wave of protests by European entrants. The following year, officials forced the car to carry a weight penalty of 309 pounds, 140 kilos. That year is also up against the more competitive DTM BMW M3 and Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 Evolution 2. I might talk about that car one time. I don't know, but it is a good car, but I'm not sure when I'll talk about it, but I'll find out. A disgruntled Hesemi took 4th place. Like disgruntled as in like, I don't know, like miserable or grumpy or angry. I don't really know, to be honest. I kind of searched that word up a long time ago and I almost forgot about it just because I was I was still doing info on other cars. Got busy and all that. For the following and final year, the weight penalty was reduced and work-backed Hassemi returned with another Privateer R32. The Privateer crashed and Hassemi retired with engine failure. In the UK, and yeah, Andy Middlehurst, Andy Middlehurst took the Nissan Skyline GTR R32 to two consecutive championship wins in the NSCC National Sedan or Saloon Car Cup. Other championship titles include the 1991 Australian Touring Car Championship by Jim Richards, the 1991 Australian Endurance Championship by Mark Gibbs and Rowan Onslow, the 1991 Australian Manufacturers Championship, the 1992 Australian Touring Car Championship by Mark Scaife, I think it's spelled Skaife. Scaife? I don't know. He's a retired Australian motor racing driver and five-time champion, and the 1992 Spanish Touring Car Championship. Janspeed provided three cars to race in Europe, one car to run for Andy Middle. I can't even say that word properly. Andy Middlehurst. There we go. In the UK and in the NTCS National Touring Car Series. In 1990, they entered three cars in the Spa-Francorchamps 24-hour race in Belgium. They managed a tremendous finish of 1, 2, and 3. Say 1, 2, and 3 in class. Three cars were entered to run in the Spa 24 hours, in which it finished first and second in its class, which is Group N, in 1991. A GTR Group A car also took first overall. In 1992, they finished second in Group N, with the Group A entry retiring due to a pit fire. Janspeed also ran a GTR in the STCC Spanish Touring Car Championship. This car won the championship, driven by Luis Perez Sala. I think he's a racing driver. I don't know. Akira Kameyama, I think that's a Japanese driver. I don't know. Has taken the GTR to the PPIH Pikes Peak International Hill Climb Race on three occasions, winning in each open class for production cars he entered. One in 1993 with the R32, another in 1996 with the R33, and again in 1998. For the following year, Reese Millen took an R33 Skyline GTR to win the HPSS category, which is short for High Performance Showroom Stock category. The GTR debuted in the US at 1994 Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. Not to be confused with the Rolex watch, but the 1994 Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. Excuse me. Nissan entered a Soul Group A specification R32 for the GTU category. This car was so fast in the infield section in the first practice that the competition concluded to have restrictors fitted. The team wasn't allowed to run again until they fitted them. They eventually finished 20th place. Nissan was probably not too upset, as they didn't import the GTR model to the USA. However, they didn't sell the 300ZX or 300ZX, and it was one of those that won. In 1995, Nismo developed the Skyline GTR for endurance racing with a pair of JGTC specification R33s for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. They weren't allowed to run with four-wheel drive. To meet homologation regulations, Nissan had to build at least one street-legal version of four-wheel drive removed. In other words, the cars need to be equipped with rear-wheel drive only. The two race cars achieved some success at Le Mans, with one car placing 10th overall and 5th in its GT1 class. The class was beaten only by the more developed McLaren F1 GTRs, and in overall standings by the GT2 class champion number 84 Honda NSX, entered by Team Kunimitsu. For 1996, the Skyline GTR LM has returned, this time carrying enlarged RB26 DETTs, displacing 2.8 liters. Again competing in GT1, they finished 15th overall and 10th in class. However, Nissan chose to abandon their production-based Skyline GTR LMs in 1997 and instead turned to the purpose-built R390 GT1. In honor of the success of the Skyline at Le Mans, Nissan marketed a limited edition R33 they called the LM Limited, available only in Champion Blue. The color code is BT2. There we go. BT2. In 2006, AutomotiveForums.com. In 2006, AutomotiveForums.com became the first team to compete with an R34 GTR in the US, participating in the Speed World Challenge GT Series. Now let's talk about the team. So the first one is the driver and president of AutomotiveForums.com, Igor Shushko. The crew chief is Sean Morris. The team manager is Victor Reyes. Mechanic is John Mike Mitchell, I think. It's spelled Mitchell. I don't know. And the engineer is Mert Johnson. In 2007, the HTD heat treatments drag R32 Skyline GTR, driven by Rhys McGregor of New Zealand, broke the Rhys McGregor of New Zealand. Broke the world record for the fastest all-wheel drive over 400 meters, a quarter mile, with a time of 7.57 seconds at 305.98 kilometers an hour, which is 190.13 miles an hour. At the Willowbank Dragway in Australia, a record previously held by the A.K.A. R33 Skyline GTR, with a time of 7.67 seconds, so like a tenth of a second slower. Heat treatment's R32 has gone as fast as 7.53 seconds at 185 miles an hour. So that is 0.04 seconds faster than the heat treatment's drag R32 Skyline GTR. So 7.53 seconds at 185 miles an hour. On the same year at TOTB UK Racing Series, Keith Cowie, it spells Kowye, is the last name. Don't really know how to say it, but I don't know. And RB Motorsports GTR BNR32 broke the fastest four-wheel drive 0 to 300 km an hour, 0 to 186 mile an hour record with a time of 12.47 seconds. The previous record holder was another GTR, a BNR32 from Velside, Japan, with 13.72 seconds during the early 90s. In March 2015, the New Zealand tuning shop Rips Racing set a new all-wheel drive 400 meter quarter mile record with their BNR32, the Rips MGAWOT3. It ran 7.32 seconds at 308.91 kilometers an hour, 191.95 miles an hour. In July 2020, Australian tuning company Matuok, it's spelled MAATUOKS, Racing's R32 GTR broke the all-wheel drive quarter mile record. The car ran the quarter mile in 6.47 seconds at 353.88 kilometers an hour. 358.88 kilometers an hour at 219.94 miles an hour. It also became the fastest GTR at the quarter mile by beating. It also became the fastest GTR at the quarter mile by beating the ETS R35 GTR. It's just my cat. Anyway, So that is it, guys. So that's the end of the Skyline video. Finally all completed. So for my next video, it's gonna be some Fast and Furious car content. So I've done a couple of Fast and Furious cars, Japanese wise. So I've done a couple of Mitsubishis, one Toyota and one Nissan. So if you guys know which ones I'll be talking to you guys about, comment below what you guys think it might be, like what the answer is to the question. And I will let you guys know next week in my next video of when I'll be talking about the cars. And yeah, so it's gonna go great, I guess. So but we'll find out in the next video. So if you guys like this kind of videos, if you like these kind of videos and you find them interesting about cars and all that, so like the video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, and hit the notification bell and hit all, so you're alerted when I make new uploads and all that. So just don't forget to do that, because you don't want to miss out on all these videos that I make. And so yeah, so that'll be it, guys. So hopefully I will get better very soon. So wish me luck to get better. That will make me really happy and all that. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, notification bell, hit subscribe, and hit all on the notification, so you're alerted when I make new uploads and content, like, and posts and all that other stuff as well. So yeah, when I make posts and all that other stuff as well. And yeah, so well, lucky, I was lucky. I was so lucky it did not fall, thank God. But yeah, so yeah, that'll be it, guys. Until then, stay safe, have a really great day, and I will, so wish me luck to get better. Still sick and all that. But yeah, until then, stay safe, have a really great day, and I will see you guys next week in the next video. So with that done, have a great day, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. So bye bye.